the main event. The main event was fucking great, top notch. They had a bunch of spots everywhere, here and there. I loved when Mick Foley was chilling in the side and Kurt's like, and then Kurt went running and it was just a great fucking fatal four way. Some people don't know how to work fatal four ways, and this was a great fucking fatal four way. Much better than the fatal four way from Against All Odds, which was basically a tag match with some spots here and there. But this was a great fucking fatal four way, and we saw action from everybody, a bunch of storytelling, everything, and then Sting won, which was fucking great. But my only problem was that I didn't know that. I thought whoever wins the match gets whoever they pin, and Mick Foley's title. I didn't know that you have to pin Mick Foley if you want to be the champion. So that, that works for me. I wish I would have known this entering the match, and then it would have really been perfect. But I didn't know this. I don't know if that's my fault, I missed something, or that's TNA's fault on their fault at promoting the match. But so that hurt the match a little bit for me. But hey, maybe I should have known entering it. So I don't want to really take away too much from it. But now we have Sting as the leader of the Main Event Mafia, which is great and interesting to see how he would direct and try to guide his players, his team, in the next few weeks and stuff. And also, we still have Mick Foley as champion. Yes! Oh my god, that's what I fucking wanted. You know why? Because I didn't want Kurt Angle to win and then defend his belt next month at King of the Mountain. I didn't want Sting to win and then defend his belt next month at King of the Mountain. I didn't want Jeff Jarrett to win and then defend his belt next month at King of the Mountain. What I wanted was for us to have a new champion at Slammiversary 2009 in Detroit. I wanted a new champion. Now, if a new champion was crowned tonight, in order for me to get a new champion next month, we would have to see another 1 month reign. And I'm not a big fan of these fucking title changes and shit like that, where we have a champion one week and then the next month another champion, then the next month another champion. So I wanted Mick Foley to stay the champion so that he could drop the title at Slammiversary to somebody else and their reign will start. So when I saw Sting win, I was like, I hope Sting loses it next month and puts somebody over. But I didn't want the title change. I wanted Mick Foley to stay champion so that we could get that. And Mick Foley stayed champion, and he didn't win. Sting won, and now he's the leader of the Main Event Mafia. So everybody wins for me. This pay-per-view was so fucking great. I know some people are gonna think that I'm over fucking rating it or something, or that I'm smoking something. But let me tell you something. Oh, first of all, 3 people are debuting this Thursday, and yeah, thanks to TNA Mobile, we already know who it is. Victoria, the franchise, Shane Douglas, and the guy that talks like this every time he starts a promo. I want to just pick his brain, maybe eat a piece to see if I get a little smarter. That's a horrible impression, but Raven, quote the Raven, nevermore. I'm sorry, I'm just so fucking hype. That's why I'm so charismatic tonight, because I am one hype motherfucking plátano. I am so fucking hype. You know what this pay-per-view had that I haven't seen in fucking who knows how long from TNA, besides the quality being like WWE quality on my TV, which I never got all these months with these fucking pay-per-views. We had a lot of in-ring psychology. A lot of in-ring psychology in all of these matches. There's some TNA matches that what it is sure we get some amazing in-ring matches and shit, but it's like they're not selling nothing because they're like doing some crazy, it's total non-stop action. For 30 minutes straight they're going all out. So, and I like that. I'm a big fan of that. But that's also where WWE is different, where, the match continues and the psychology is there, and both of these guys just had enough and they can't go any longer. Now, that TNA doesn't have a lot of matches where that plays its role. And almost every fucking match tonight had that. Every fucking match. If you were to take a picture of the match, you could see the whole story of the match just by that picture. Like when Nash was like, and you see mad blood coming out, he's like, and you see Joe in the background like doing some shit, or Booker T, no, I don't quit, because Booker T's not a fucking quitter, and he would have not. That's why I wanted to know how they was gonna end this match, because I can't see Booker T quitting. That would make him a pussy, and that would really de-push him, and he didn't quit. It's just all these matches told its story, and you can see it in the wrestlers' faces. So I clap it up to them for that. I thought this pay-per-view, looking at the whole wide spectrum or whatever you want to call it, early this year, looking at every month and thinking about what they should do and should not do, I thought this pay-per-view was going to be a throwaway. And then Slammiversary, they was going to go all out. I believe they went all fucking out on this pay-per-view. Something was just different. Like, I don't know, I felt that. And Orlando was fucking alive tonight. They were alive. They were hot all night. And it's not like in Lockdown's case where the mics just didn't pick it up. Don West's commentary was on point. Everything was on point. Everything was on point. Segments were short. Wrestling was great. I don't know what to say. I don't know what more. This is a must-buy DVD for me. This shit will go down in fucking history. How many times in the next few years are you going to see those four legends in one main event? How many times are you going to see Booker T versus AJ Styles, Samoa Joe versus Kevin Nash, and the right people actually going over? So, I know there's some people that's not going to like the pay-per-view. You're always going to get that. But I'm glad that I'm fucking satisfied with it, and more than satisfied for it. And this really pumps me up for Slammiversary. What role would franchise Shane Douglas have? I mean, it's kind of funny because the build-up for Suicide and Daniels, it kind of reminded me of the 2005 type build-ups, the way they used to build up X Division matches back then. Then the match itself reminded me of a 2005 match with brilliant booking and brilliant fucking storytelling and everything. Just leaving it all in that ring, not building up stuff for the next week and stuff like that, just doing it right there at that moment. So with all that, it's funny how then it was announced that Raven and Shane Douglas are coming back, two people that played a big fucking role in 2005. Big fucking role, especially Raven. Now, I don't know whether Raven's gonna have an on-screen, like a off-screen role type thing, or if he's gonna actually wrestle, which will be fucking great. Which, you know what, it just fucking hit me. What if next month's King of the Mountain, which I suspected would have 7 players, 7 people in it, and it already has been announced, what if those 7 people consist of former King of the Mountain champions, which will qualify as Jeff Jarrett, Samoa Joe, Raven, Kurt Angle? That would be fucking historic, and that would be perfect. 7 years. You have all of the King of the Mountain winners. Who has more experience in the King of the Mountain match than the King of the Mountain contenders themselves, the actual winners of the past years? I don't know. TNA is looking fucking great. These matches had great time, great in-ring work. The booking was on point and brilliant. They really pulled out the tricks. And especially with that Daniels and Suicide finish. Really, really, really. So, I just hope this continues. It looks like it's going to continue. Especially since they're doing Impact. The next 4 weeks of Impact, they're going to do it this week. Right after this pay-per-view. So I hope they continue that momentum. And just build off the pay-per-view perfectly. And then I know Slammiversary is going to fucking deliver. It always does, in my opinion. It's gonna be fucking great. TNA looks great, and if they do this, if they have all this in store for us now, wait till October comes around and Bound for Glory 5 hits New York City, which I'm just making up. It hasn't been confirmed. Anyways, that's the phone, so I'm out. Mr. Plátano, man. Peace.